Yo, what's good, man? My name is Kyren Monteiro, man. Master and mixing engineer with Frequency Canvas LLC, audio production company, providing some of the highest level of mixing and mastering audio production services in the game. And I thought that it would be real dope to capture in real time virtual mixing session with one of our clients, my guy, Phil Patton, aka Philip Anthony. You can search Philip Anthony on all platforms. That's Philip with one L, Philip Anthony, PhilipAnthonyOfficial.com. That's right?
That's right.
All right, yeah, PhilipAnthonyOfficial.com. He just dropped a brand new single called Cap and Gown, mixed and mastered by myself here at Frequency Canvas. But we're working on another song called God Got Me. And we had the mix finished, but we just felt like the vocals could get turned up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rebalance this mix, and then we're gonna make sure that he's good with it. So we're gonna act like y'all ain't here, and we're gonna do what we normally do, man. So I wanted to do this so that clients know when you work with Frequency Canvas, this is one of the dope the dope client, I shouldn't say customer service, I should say client experience. This is one of the dope things as a client of Frequency Canvas that you get to experience. And we are real big on high client experience. We love great client experience, great customer service, great business operations. So I'm in Session Wire. What we use is Studio One Professional, best DAW on the planet. And so what I'm gonna do is, Phil, I'm gonna make sure that you can get signal and that you can hear everything. And if you can hear everything, I'm gonna just start working. And yeah, if you can hear everything, then I'm gonna share my screen. So I'm gonna jump back to you and just kind of give me a thumbs up if you can hear everything.
All right, bet.
Didn't always have to fly, so the latest fits. But the house is full of love, and that's what made us rich. Mom Dukes is in the kitchen trying to make us grits. I'm cooking eggs.
Okay. All right, bet. So what I'm gonna do is, you know what? I'm gonna do old school. While I'm working, I'm gonna just mute my microphone on and off manually. That way it'll work the way I want it to work. So Phil, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen, and this is gonna allow you to hear everything. And then I'm gonna enter picture to picture with you. That way I can still see you, and I'm not wondering where you are. How does this webcam look on your end?
Webcam look fire, bro. Yeah,
okay.
Everything A1.
But yeah, I just got this new Logitech light to go on top of the computer by there. So yeah. So my wife just texted me. Let me respond back.
Yeah, you better do that, bro.
All right. So I'm gonna turn the mic off. I'm gonna hit play, and then let's just go from there.
All right, bet.
Didn't always have to fly, so the latest fits. But the house is full of love, and that's what made us rich. Mom Dukes is in the kitchen trying to make us grits. I'm cooking eggs, to do it right, you gotta make it mix. Me and Pops ain't really talking, though we make attempts. I give him my baby sis, and we'll take a trip to see him every summer. Life ain't really making sense, cause we live in two different worlds, and that's what make it tense. And I remember coming back home, there was always this pain. I miss being a family, it turned into anger, it kinda got dangerous. But no matter how much I hated it, it taught me that life is more what you make of it, yeah. So now my homie on the block, he tryna make a flip. She tryna slide and sneak her in, tell her make it quick. And I was taking pics, shorty finding all types of naked chicks in my phone. Some days it'll make her sick. Remember making hard decisions back at 23. I finally realized the fella that I wanna be. Second kid was on the way, I knew she wanted 3. I did her dirty somehow, shorty still wanted me. They told her he'll never change, I had to let him see. That's why I'm working, grinding, carving out this legacy. And years later, see me walking on my destiny. Look at my life and God, I know you've been protecting me. Didn't always have to fly, so the latest fits. But the house is full of love, and that's what made us rich. My Dukes is in the kitchen trying to make us grits. I'm cooking eggs, to do it right, you gotta make it mix. Me and Pops ain't really talking, though we make attempts. I give him my baby sis, and we'll take a trip to see him every summer. Life ain't really making sense, cause we live in two different worlds, and that's what make it tense. And I remember coming. Didn't always have to fly, so the latest fits. But the house is full of love, and that's what made us rich. My Dukes is in the kitchen trying to make us grits. I'm cooking eggs, to do it right, you gotta make it mix. Me and Pops ain't really talking, though we make attempts. I give him my baby sis, and we'll take a trip to see him every summer. Life ain't really making sense, cause we live in two different worlds, and that's what.
All right, so I rebalanced everything. On my end, it feels great. It sounds great. I feel like the vocal is popping out. The only thing that's really got me kind of wondering, like, what's going on is like the top of the vocal, the S's. So that's where you see me de-essing the vocal. And that's the verse. But I feel like we need to play the hook.
Yeah.
And then go into the verse, and then I think that'll be good. So I'm gonna mute the mic again, and I'm gonna hit play.
I'm in his hands. Yeah, and then nobody had my back the way God did. With the drama and all the while, and now I did. I thank God for my kids, my shorty yacht crib. I think about the places I lived. You can't tell me who God is, yo. I can't tell me who God is. I know for myself, man. I know I've been. Yeah, didn't always have to fly, so the latest fits. The house is full of love, and that's what made us rich. My Dukes is in the kitchen trying to make us grits. I'm cooking eggs, to do it right, you gotta make it mix. Me and Pops ain't really talking, though we make attempts. I give him my baby sis, and we'll take a trip to see him every summer. Life ain't really making sense, cause we live in two different worlds, and that's what make it tense. And I remember coming back home, there was always this pain. I miss being a family, it turned into anger, it kinda got dangerous. But no matter how much I hated it, it taught me that life is more what you make of it, yeah. So now my homie on the block, he tryna make a flip. She tryna slide and sneak her in, tell her make it quick. And I was taking pics, shorty finding all types of naked chicks in my phone. Some days it would make her sick. Remember making hard decisions back at 23. I finally realized the fella that I wanna be. Second kid was on the way, I know she wanted 3. I did her dirty somehow, shorty still wanted me. They told her he'll never change, I had to let him see.
All right, man. Talk to me. What are you?
So from a vocal standpoint, it sounds dope on my end. I switched from my headphones to my speakers back and forth a little bit. Hearing some in the drums, like with the kick particularly, it just sounds a little high. I don't know how does it feel on your end.
Feel good to me.
Okay.
It could be the stream too. So once I send you the print after we done with this, you'll be able to tell. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'll call you once we get off this stream, and then make the print, and then we'll know whether it's that or not.
Yeah. No, I trust you, bro. Because I couldn't tell like, is what I'm hearing speakers or not, because I know the match sounding like this. So you're right, it could be a session.
Yeah. It could be the session wire stream itself, but the only concern was where the vocal sat. So I made an adjustment. I did a dB boost on this vocal bus itself, DS the vocals where I felt like was a good level, and I can make this plugin a little bigger so you can see. So I DS the vocals, and then on the console itself on the SSL, the vocal group that's being summed out to that channel on the console, I control that as well, because that's where some of the volume that's where the balance of the mix is coming at as well. So it feels good to me, you know.
Yeah, I wrote that. It feels really good. Even transitioning from the hook to the verse, that it has a certain level of possibility there. There's presence in the vocal. Yeah, bro.
Okay, so what we'll do is I will so real quick, I'm gonna stop the share. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. So what I'll do is I'm actually about to print the mix, whatever the updated version of that is. I'll print the mix, and then I'm gonna shoot it over you. So just stay put, stay right there, and then if everything feel good, we can make additional notes from that, And if it feel good, we're gonna make these prints and then update these masters. Cool?
Excited.
All right, bet.
Excited.
All right, hit
All
your
right.
show. All right, yep. See? Just quick, easy, not long. Just needed to turn the vocal up, make sure that the mix was feeling great. And that's all we had to do. And now all I got to do is come in here, make sure that I turn that session wire, plug in off, hit save on the session. And it's good to save frequently. And that's that. There you go. I'm here in my city and in my state, in our office downtown, which is in the state of Indiana. And he is all the way down in Dallas, Texas. And he was able to sit in his home studio where he recorded and produced the song and wrote the song and then sent me over everything. And he was able to come into my world just like that. So no matter where you are, we're able to service you. Make sure you visit frequencycanvas.com. Email us, office@frequencycanvas.com. Reach out. You can email me personally, Kyren at frequencycanvas.com. Some of the best mixing and mastering services on the planet, man. Peace and blessings. Welcome to the canvas.